Ethan Reynolds had everything money could buy: luxury cars, mansions overlooking the city, and women who wore diamonds worth more than most people's lives. But deep inside, he was empty. Every woman he met seemed to want only one thing: his wealth. Their love was rehearsed, their smiles calculated, and their promises fake. After a while, the millionaire who once owned everything realized he owned nothing that truly mattered. One morning, standing in his 50th floor office, sipping coffee, Ethan looked out the window, and what he saw would change his life forever. A woman, dressed in a blue uniform, was cleaning the glass outside, suspended by ropes. Her hands moved with grace, her eyes full of determination. But what caught his attention wasn't her work, it was the baby strapped securely to her chest, giggling softly as she wiped the glass. Ethan couldn't believe it. "Who brings a baby up here?" he whispered, both shocked and fascinated. He watched as the woman smiled lovingly at her child, humming a tune, her movements steady and fearless even at that height. When she finished and began to descend, Ethan's curiosity burned within him. The next day, he asked the building supervisor about her. "That's Maria," the man said. "Single mother. Lost her husband in an accident last year. Works 3 jobs to take care of her little girl." For the first time in years, Ethan felt something other than boredom or frustration. He felt admiration. The following morning, Ethan arranged to meet her personally, pretending to inspect the building maintenance. When Maria stepped into his office, wearing her worn uniform and holding her baby shyly, Ethan felt an unexpected warmth. "You were cleaning my window yesterday," he said gently. She blushed slightly, apologizing if she had disturbed him. "No," Ethan smiled, "you inspired me." Maria didn't know what to say. Her life had been about survival, not admiration. Ethan asked her to sit, offering her tea, something no one in her line of work had ever experienced from a millionaire. They talked for hours, about her struggles, her late husband, and her dreams for her child. Ethan, for once, listened instead of speaking. He didn't see a cleaner, he saw strength, grace, and real beauty, the kind money could never buy. Over the next few weeks, Ethan found himself visiting the maintenance area often, finding excuses just to see Maria. He even helped her with small things, like carrying supplies or watching the baby for a moment while she worked. Slowly, their friendship blossomed into something deeper, a connection built not on wealth, but on heart. But not everyone was happy about it. Ethan's business partners mocked him behind his back. "You're falling for a window cleaner," they laughed. Even his ex-girlfriend, a famous model, confronted him, saying, "You'll ruin your reputation for a nobody." Ethan only smiled. "Maybe for once, I'm doing something real." One rainy afternoon, Ethan saw Maria struggling to clean the high windows as lightning flashed in the sky. Without a thought, he rushed out, calling her back in. She was soaked, trembling, but still refused to stop working. "If I don't finish, they'll cut my pay," she said, her voice breaking. Ethan took off his jacket, wrapped it around her shoulders, and whispered, "You'll never have to work like this again." She looked at him in disbelief. "What do you mean?" Ethan smiled softly. "I mean, let me take care of you. Both of you." Maria hesitated for days, afraid of what people would say, afraid to be a burden. But Ethan didn't give up. He spent time with her daughter, bringing small toys and reading bedtime stories. He saw joy return to their eyes, a joy that no mansion or diamond could ever match. Finally, one sunset, as they stood on the building's rooftop watching the city lights come alive, Ethan took Maria's hand. "You taught me something," he said quietly. "Love isn't bought, it's earned through care, sacrifice, and truth. You made me see life again." Tears welled up in Maria's eyes as she whispered, "And you made me believe that good men still exist." Ethan smiled, pulling her and her baby close. From that day, the millionaire who once felt empty found a home in the heart of a single mother who cleaned windows. Their story became a reminder to everyone that real love isn't measured by wealth or luxury, but by the courage to love someone for who they are, not what they have. And as the world judged, whispered, and doubted, Ethan and Maria built a small, happy family, one filled with laughter, simple meals, and late-night lullabies instead of champagne parties. Because in the end, the richest man isn't the one who owns everything, but the one who finally finds something money can't buy: true love. So, if this story touched your heart, remember, real happiness begins when you look beyond appearances. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more heart-touching stories that remind you, love, kindness, and courage still exist in this world.